Hey guys, okay. So, a couple days ago I posted a status and was asking you all for ideas for a next video since I hadn't made one in a long time. And a girl commented and said or like gave me a topic and was like, what you learned in your past relationships. Well, that one really like stuck at me. I was like, I like that one. So, anyway, what I've learned in past relationships, one of my biggest problems was rushing into relationships. Like, I would know somebody for a few weeks, and I'd be like, well, they seem nice. Like, they're a really great guy, like, all this and everything. And I'd be like, all right, we can get together. I would get in a relationship before I knew the guy completely, like, his interests and stuff. And that's just not a good idea. And I learned that the hard way. Like, no. Like, because you get in a relationship with someone, and, like, I'm just going to get personal with you guys and just be open with you guys because I'm talking about relationships. And usually I don't like getting this open with people about this kind of stuff. But, I mean, a lot of people go through it. I mean, it's not something out of the ordinary. So, I've been in a lot of different relationships. I have been in some domestic relationships, one really worse than the others. Like, I've been in 2 domestic relationships, and one was just a nightmare. And one was just, the guy was just pretty much controlling. And anyway, I got out of that. Then the other one was domestic, like, you know, and every way you can think of. And I was trapped in that relationship. And even if I tried to get out of it, like, I couldn't. And thankfully, my mom, like, made me get out of that relationship. And for that, I'm, like, forever grateful for her. Because, like, I don't know where I would be today or even if I'd be here if she didn't make me get out of that relationship. And just, oh. Like, listen to your moms. Like, if your mom tells you something about a relationship, chances are she's right. Or listen to your friends or whoever that's close to you. If they're saying something about this guy, listen to them. Like, look for the signs and be like, you know what, maybe you're right. Because there was tons of times I was blinded by, like, them being lovey-dovey and, like, all that and everything. But then, like, it made me so blinded I didn't see their dark side. And so, but, like, the people around you will see that. And there was tons of times I was like, oh, y'all don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 I love him, all this and everything, and all this. No. Listen. If someone tells you something about a guy, look for the signs. Like, just try. I know it's hard whenever you're blinded in a relationship, because I know people that have been that way in relationships, and I've been that way in relationships, so just look for the signs. And then there's another guy I dated, and I'm not mentioning names or anything like that, and he seemed like the greatest guy I thought I had ever met. And we hung out a couple times, and I was like, you know, and he asked me to be his girlfriend, so I was like, okay, yeah, sure, you seem like a great guy. Well, after a while, I started seeing his true colors. Like, he was into a lot of weird stuff, like, satanic, really. And I'm not into that. Like, I mean, he believes in God, and I like that in a guy. But he just liked stuff that was satanic, and he didn't see it was satanic. He was like, oh, it's not satanic and all this and everything. I'm like, yes, it is. And, like, I mean, he got out of it and didn't do that stuff, but he still had the beliefs and all that, and I just couldn't do it. So, like, after so long of being down and thinking about it and just contemplating it, I was just like, I can't do it anymore. And no matter what he said, what he did, I put my foot down. I was like, no. I was like, I can't be with you if you're going to be into this stuff. And so that's just one thing I've learned from relationships is do not speed into a relationship. Like, know a guy for at least a couple months, or, like, hang out with him, get to know his interests, his hobbies, what he's into, and, like, my point of view, find a good, godly guy, like, that believes in God and has a good life and has a good future. Like, even if he's not going to college, make sure he has a good job that will be able to support you and all that. Look for his attitudes, because attitudes change over time. And I learned that too. Like, after you get in a relationship with a guy, they're all nice at first, but then their attitudes change. And you're just like, whoa, like, where did that come from? Like, I did not see that a month ago. Like, so just look for different signs, and then think to yourself, be like, do I really see myself being with this guy? Like, and, like, this takes me back to the video that I made a long time ago, like, with the same interest things. I know a lot of you disagreed with that, but that is a big, big thing. Like, you don't have to have, like, you don't, I'm not saying you have to be the same person. And everybody thinks that is what I was trying to say. Like, be with the person that is just like you. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying have similar interests. Like, with me and one of the guys I dated, how, like, we believed in God, which was great. But how he was into all that satanic crap, no, that's not going to work, and that's just going to be bad in the end. So that's just one thing I've learned. I've learned to, the more relationships I've been in, I've learned to look for signs. Like, I was blinded a lot whenever I was younger, and after my really bad domestic relationship, I really, really, really learned to look for signs and all that. And then here lately I've been learning, okay, do not speed in a relationship with a guy. Just don't. Because it never works out. And, like, just get to know a guy for a couple months. But, I mean, if you've all been, like, friends for, like, ever, then, you know. But if you just met a guy, get to know them. Like, don't just be like, oh, he seems like a really good guy. Like, I'm just going to try him out, like, and be in a relationship with him. No, because things change. And I've learned that the hard way. So, just what I've learned is not to speed into a relationship. Like, get to know a guy, get to know their hobbies, their interests, look for signs, and just think and see if, like, that's the person you see yourself with. Because relationships come and go, but you have to put yourself in a position to where, like, if you're in this relationship, I mean, people do get trapped in relationships, and I'm, like, living proof of that, like, and it's not fun. It's a nightmare. But I don't really know what else to say on that topic, but that's just pretty much what I've learned in my past and my relationships and all that, and I don't know. So I hope this video helped you guys out, and if y'all have any more questions about relationships or anything like that, feel free to message me, or maybe I'll make another video if y'all want me to, or give me some, like, ideas of, like, what you all want me to talk about, like. So please like and share this video, and hope y'all have a great day.